Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a super important topic, how to be an individual. It's all about embracing who you are and standing out in your own unique way. So if you're ready to ditch the pressure of fitting in and unleash your most authentic self, then grab your iced coffee, get comfy, and let's get started. Okay, first things first, we need to talk about the big elephant in the room carrying way too much about what other people think. It's something we've all struggled with at some point in our lives. Seriously, it's like this invisible force field holding us back from being our true selves. It can be so limiting and frustrating, like, imagine waking up every morning and having this little voice in your head constantly whispering, "What will they think if you wear that?" It's a constant battle. Or "Don't say that, they'll judge you." These thoughts can be paralyzing and prevent us from expressing our true selves. It's exhausting, right? We've all been there. It's a universal experience that can feel so isolating. It's like it's trying to protect us from judgment, but honestly, it's just keeping us trapped in a box of our own insecurities. We end up limiting our potential. And you know what? The truth is, people are way too busy worrying about their own lives to be constantly judging ours. Everyone has their own battles. They might have a fleeting thought, but it's not going to define their entire day. It's just a moment in passing. But here's the thing, even if they do judge, who cares? Their opinions don't define our worth. Seriously, why are we giving them so much power over our lives? We should be the ones in control. It's our quirks, our imperfections, and our unique perspectives that make us interesting and worth knowing. Embrace them. So, how do we actually stop caring what people think? It's a process that requires effort and self-awareness. Well, it's definitely easier said than done, but it all starts with building up our confidence. Confidence is key, and confidence comes from knowing ourselves, loving ourselves, and owning who we are, flaws and all. It's about self-acceptance. Think about it this way. When you're confident in yourself, you radiate this energy that's contagious. People notice. People are drawn to confidence because it shows that you're comfortable in your own skin, and that's a seriously attractive quality. It's magnetic. But building confidence takes time. It's a journey, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself. So be patient with yourself, celebrate your small victories, and surround yourself with people who lift you up and encourage you to be your best self. Support is crucial. Another key to not caring what others think is to stay true to your convictions. Stand firm in your beliefs. Having a strong sense of self and knowing what you stand for will give you the courage to speak your truth, even when it's unpopular. Be bold and authentic. Okay, so we've talked about the importance of not caring what others think and building up our confidence. But now it's time to actually put ourselves out there and take action. Because here's the thing. Being an individual isn't just a state of mind, it's about actively pursuing the things that light us up and make us feel alive. Think about it this way. If you're constantly stuck in your comfort zone, doing the same things, hanging out with the same people, and never challenging yourself, how can you expect to grow and evolve as an individual? You're basically just existing, not really living. So what are some practical ways we can put ourselves out there? Well, first of all, try new things. Like seriously, get out of your comfort zone and explore different hobbies, interests, and activities. You never know what you might discover about yourself. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar, or take a pottery class, or join a hiking group. Whatever it is, just go for it. The worst that could happen is you realize it's not for you, and that's okay. At least you tried, right? And speaking of trying new things, let's talk about creativity. Creativity is like this magical superpower that we all possess, but sometimes we forget to use it. It's about expressing ourselves in unique and authentic ways, whether it's through art, music, writing, fashion, or even just the way we decorate our apartments. The point is, don't be afraid to experiment and let your creativity run wild. You don't have to be the next Picasso or Beyoncé to embrace your creative side. It's all about finding what brings you joy and allows you to express yourself freely. Now I know what you're thinking. Emma, this all sounds great, but what about failure? And trust me, I get it. Putting yourself out there can be scary, and there's always the possibility of failing. But here's the thing about failure. It's not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone to it. Seriously, every successful person you can think of has probably failed more times than they've succeeded. But the difference is, they didn't let their failures define them. They learned from them, they grew from them, and they kept going. So embrace the challenges. Don't be afraid to fall flat on your face. And remember that every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity for growth. Another way to put yourself out there is to spend time with people you admire. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, challenge you, and make you want to be a better version of yourself. And lastly, don't be afraid to think for yourself. In a world that's constantly trying to tell us what to think, what to wear, and how to behave, it's so important to develop our own opinions and stand up for what we believe in. Remember, you're not here to live up to anyone else's expectations but your own. So, go out there, take risks, and live your life to the fullest. You owe it to yourself. Okay, so we've talked about not caring what people think, putting ourselves out there, and thinking for ourselves. These are all crucial steps in the journey of self-discovery and personal growth. But now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of what it really means to develop your individuality. This is where the real magic happens, where you start to see the world through your own unique lens. Because at the end of the day, being an individual is all about embracing your authentic self, flaws and all. It's about celebrating the quirks and idiosyncrasies that make you, you. It's about recognizing that you're not meant to fit into any mold or conform to any societal expectations. You are a unique tapestry of experiences, thoughts, and emotions. You're a unique and complex individual with your own thoughts, feelings, experiences, and perspectives, and that's something to celebrate. Embrace the diversity within yourself and others. One of the most important aspects of developing your individuality is being authentic. Authenticity is the cornerstone of a fulfilling and meaningful life. And by authentic, I mean being true to yourself, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. It's about standing firm in your beliefs and values even when they are challenged. It's about saying what you mean, meaning what you say, and not apologizing for who you are. Authenticity requires courage and a deep sense of self-awareness. Authenticity is about showing up in the world as your most genuine self without pretense or masks. It's about being real even when it's hard. It's about letting your true colors shine through and not being afraid to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is where true connection and growth happen. Because here's the thing, vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. It takes immense courage to be open and honest about who you are. It takes courage to be vulnerable, to let people see your true self, and to risk being hurt. But it's in those moments of vulnerability that we truly connect with others and form meaningful relationships. These connections are the fabric of our lives. And speaking of being true to yourself, let's talk about honesty. Honesty is the bedrock of trust and integrity. Honesty is crucial for developing your individuality because it allows you to live in alignment with your values and beliefs. It creates a sense of inner peace and harmony. It means being honest with yourself about who you are, what you want, and what you're willing to tolerate. Self-honesty is the first step towards self-improvement. And it also means being honest with others, even when it's difficult. This builds trust and respect in your relationships. Now, I'm not saying you need to go around telling everyone exactly what you're thinking all the time. Discretion is also important. But it's important to be truthful in your interactions and to communicate your needs and boundaries effectively. Clear communication fosters understanding and respect. Another key aspect of developing your individuality is addressing your flaws. This is about self-awareness and personal growth. Now, I'm not talking about trying to change who you are or striving for some unattainable standard of perfection. Perfection is an illusion, but we all have things about ourselves that we want to work on, whether it's our impatience, our procrastination, or our tendency to overthink everything. These are areas for growth. The point is, acknowledging our flaws and actively working on them is a sign of self-awareness and growth. It's a commitment to becoming the best version of ourselves. It shows that we're not afraid to face our shortcomings, and that we're committed to becoming the best versions of ourselves. This journey of self-improvement is ongoing, and sometimes the best way to deal with our flaws is to learn to laugh at them. Humor can be a powerful tool for self-acceptance. Seriously, don't take yourself too seriously. Life is too short to be bogged down by perfectionism. Life is too short to be so serious all the time. Embrace the lighter side of life and find joy in the little things. Being able to laugh at yourself is a sign of confidence and self-acceptance. It shows that you are comfortable in your own skin. It shows that you're comfortable with who you are, flaws and all. This self-acceptance is liberating. Plus, laughter is good for the soul. It brings a sense of lightness and joy to our lives. It releases endorphins, reduces stress, and makes us feel good. Laughter is truly the best medicine. So next time you make a mistake or do something embarrassing, just laugh it off. It's a reminder that we're all human, And last but not least, trust your gut. Your intuition is a powerful guide. Your intuition is like this inner compass that's always guiding you towards what's right for you. It's a deep, inner knowing. It's that little voice inside that tells you when something feels off or when you need to make a change. Trusting it can lead to profound insights. Trust your instincts, follow your heart, and don't be afraid to blaze your own trail. Your path is uniquely yours, and it's worth following. Thanks for watching. Remember, being an individual is a journey, not a destination. Keep growing, keep evolving, and most importantly, keep being you. See you next time.